beautiful Scorpio, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for mid-September right through to mid-October 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask for personal details. And I will never ever give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam. Okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Scorpio, this is your singles love reading for those who are looking for love. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome. But just to make you aware, we have 6 planets in retrograde at the moment. So finding love is going to be a little bit difficult, a little bit more than usual, let's put it that way. Especially since we have a clash between Venus, the planet of love, and erratic Uranus. Now, it doesn't mean it will not happen because Uranus can bring shocking changes. And in particular, your 5th house of romance, creativity, and the pursuit of pleasure is starred. So you have more of a chance of meeting love than most, just so you're aware. Also, your 11th house is activated during this time, and that's your hopes and wishes house. Friendships, networking, whether it's for business or just for, the pursuit of pleasure, social circles. So during this period, you may feel a little bit more inclined to go out and connect to people, even if it's people you haven't seen for a while. Look at that. We've got hopes and wishes. We've got hope here. Just show you that one. That's the first card that's come out there. Hope. Okay. So very, very important. We do have control there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? Okay. So you do have the card of true love coming out there at the end. That's your outcome position. So that's very, very positive. But let's see the details of what's going on for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? What do they need to know regarding their singles love situation? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? Okay. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful, what is going on here, my beautiful Scorpio? Okay, you got the Hangman. There's true love coming on in here, but there's a resistance to it. They want me to go one more, so I will. Thank you so much. We have the Chariot. Okay, so you will overcome the obstacle, but you may feel a little bit pulled to control your emotions, control yourself, take a step back. I'm a Scorpio too, so I understand that famous Scorpio withdrawal. Now, a lot of people think that we're not interested because we withdraw, but actually, Scorpios, I probably shouldn't sort of release this secret, but Scorpios, we tend to withdraw in order to really work out how do we feel and whether it is worth going to the depths of emotions that we tend to go to in relationships. So we sort of take a step back in order to really sort of analyze our feelings. It's not that we're cutting people out. It's a protective measure to really analyze, because we tend as Scorpios to get swamped with emotions. We're very, very deep in our connections. So very, very sensitive creatures. But on the outside, you would never guess it because we've got that wonderful stoic sort of exterior, that poker face. And that's not, we're not doing that on purpose. It's just the way that our faces are built. But deep down, we're feeling a lot, okay? So let me just move forward and see what cards are coming. Yeah, you've got a spark of chemistry between you and somebody. There's definitely a bit of curiosity going on here. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. We have, so I see you having a desire for security, okay? Looking for something a little bit more fulfilling. I see in the past you've dealt with people who have either gone silent on you, gone off grid on you, who have been very, very passionate. Perhaps you've connected to flings in the past that got a little bit serious, and you're trying to control your energy. So we will get to that in a moment. We got the Hierophant. So we've got someone coming on in here for you, Scorpio, that will lead to a higher level of commitment. Perhaps even marriage, if that's what you're looking for, because we've got the Hierophant card right there. You've learned a lot when it comes to love. The good, the bad, and the ugly of love. You've been there, done that, and got many t-shirts, I feel. So you've gone through a very difficult period when it comes to love. Now, I know it's becoming a bit of a running joke when I say this, but if you've got placements in Leo, of course, there's similar cards that came up in the Leo reading. Maybe it's because, I'm a Scorpio. I cannot read for myself. I cannot read for myself or my immediate family. It's just something that just doesn't happen for me, which is so weird. But I also, tend to see that because I've got Scorpio and I've got a Leo moon, so perhaps sometimes there's a bit of a connection in the energy that comes for that. But if there is a placement or you've got some sort of a relationship to Leo, I would say there's definitely something in the Leo reading for you, so check that out. If not, of course, give it a wide berth. There's nothing there for you. We've got the card of hope. So this is your protagonist energy. You're hoping with all of your heart to find a loving connection, as you can see. This is something that you've hoped for a long time. Now, it's not something that you've, been sitting by the window darning your socks and sort of forgetting life and just focusing on love. That's not you at all, my beautiful Scorpio. You've been focusing on learning about life. You've been informing yourself. I mean, you've got the Hierophant twice. You are very knowledgeable. You have a depth of knowledge that surpasses a lot of people when it comes to love and the human psyche. So I feel like you've had a lot of experiences in love that would curl another person's toes, okay? So I feel like you've had a lot of experiences that other people would shudder to hear or shudder to even experience. Sometimes loving, passionate relationships have turned into war zones for you, and it's been very, very difficult, okay? A lot of passion, which is, of course, wonderful, but of course, when a relationship is tipping the balance towards the negative, it can become very volatile, and that's what I'm seeing here, okay? People try to control you, or you try to control the situation. Now, please don't shoot the messenger when I say this. Human beings, when we all give away our heart, it is a very vulnerable position to put yourself in, okay? And sometimes we have moments of feeling nervous, and we start to try and control the situation or control our feelings. Or if we're losing a relationship, we hold on for dear life. If we still feel we're in love, we hold on no matter what. Now, Scorpios, we tend to hold on sometimes even to the ghost of a lover, people from the past, experiences from the past. It doesn't mean we want those people back. It can mean that those influences affect how we operate in love or how we feel about ourselves in love. So that's why I always say it's a ghost of an experience from the past, because that experience lingers. Even though we don't want it to revisit, it can sometimes influence the way that we feel about love. And we can sort of talk ourselves out of getting involved in love because we know how deep we go when we do get involved with a person. And if we remember the last time we got involved to that depth, we start to feel a little bit of fear, okay? So sometimes we control our responses to love. We put the brakes on. But also, if you're going through a relationship and things are not going the way that you'd hoped, sometimes we actually hold on for dear life to the thought or the idea of what the love once was. Okay, and sometimes, especially being a Scorpio, we remember, even when things are going bad, we still remember how good it can still be. And we hold on to things that sometimes are not healthy for us. We hold on too long, okay? So it's something to be mindful of when it comes to love. I don't know why it's coming up, but someone needs to hear that. Perhaps there's an experience from the past that is still lingering. You may not want to be with that person, but it may be the way you now operate in love because of a past experience. So I want you to be aware of that, okay? But despite all that, it has not stopped you from hoping for a loving, deep relationship that you truly deserve and desire. and are about to experience, okay? We've definitely got an outcome energy of love coming on in here for you. You may have been doing a lot of manifestation, a lot of, law of attraction, because I definitely feel you're magnetic in the next couple of months to meet love. And you're going to meet this person in a group setting, a gathering, okay? Maybe an invitation to something, but there's definitely a gathering, an event. I feel like you're going to meet this person. I mean, this reading's good for mid-October as well. I feel like there's a spark of frisson between you and someone, and it becomes a deeper relationship, deeper connection, labeled, let's put it, you put a label on this relationship a little bit later, so maybe even close to your birthday month. It actually becomes something a little bit more intense, okay? So you could meet this person at like a party, something you're invited to, where a conference. I mean, Halloween's coming up. We all know Scorpios kind of thrive during that season. So I feel, there's something here about you meeting someone at a group event, okay? Something you're invited to. And, this is your thought process of something that you're hoping for, and your outcome is true love. So the soul song that you're emanating right now is actually attracting a frequency that matches your own. True love, true desire, true passion. I feel like you and this person are going to be quite a power couple. I feel like you and this person may actually either be in the same sort of work if you're working still, or if you've retired, you may have done similar work in the past. There's definitely an energy of you having a lot in common with this person, okay? But also a lot to explore. So it's a healthy balance of mystery, because I feel like both of you are quite mysterious in a good way, not where you're like guessing. There's no guessing games with this new relationship. I definitely feel that there's a very rewarding relationship, and you're leaving any past experiences where you've been with players or short-term connections. I feel like your desire is for a long-term connection, because we've got the Hierophant here, okay? We've got the Pope, it says there. That's number 5, which is the Hierophant in the major arcanas. So you're hoping for a committed relationship, someone who's loyal, honest, someone who is not a player. You're looking for something committed, and I feel like you've learnt from previous experiences about love, commitment, and red flags. So whatever it is you're hoping for, you're actually attracting it. Okay, we've got the 3 of Cups here. Now, 3 Cups basically represents friendship, people come together, gatherings, sharing, good times with each other, celebration. So I feel like either you're going to get invited to something that you celebrate. I mean, it could be an award ceremony if you've won something. It could be a work thing that you're invited to for celebration. It doesn't mean you're going to be with somebody from your work. So for example, if there's like an event that your work is inviting you to, there could be other companies there or other people there, and you meet new people, because I'm getting this energy of you meeting somebody new, okay? 3 Cups indicates celebration, and I feel like you are enjoying your friendships. You may feel a little bit more compelled to want to go out and connect to people after a long period of being off-grid, under the radar, in that famous Scorpionic kind of hermit mode that you all go through. I mean, I go through it myself as well. Sometimes there's a time and a place to be with people, and definitely to be off grid, recharge your batteries, to really connect to your center, your source, and to sort of like rejuvenate, okay? But I feel you're going to feel a little bit more outgoing than usual. Some of you may even put yourself in a scenario to meet new love, whether it's like going out to a bar or going out to a singles night, or speed dating, things like that. But I actually feel like you meet this new person at an event that you're invited to, because I feel like there's some sort of news or message coming on in. You're going to be invited to something, and when you go to this, you will meet this person. You're very curious about this person, and this person has only got eyes for you, okay? And you will notice that. It's all in the eyes, and you will see this person's eyes. Even if they're across the room, their eyes keep darting your way, and they can't keep their eyes off you, this person, okay? That's what they're showing me right now. Because you're alluring, you're magnetic. I definitely see you wanting a new adventure in love. You're not wanting the old. I mean, this is a singles reading, but sometimes we can pick up on energy from the past. I definitely feel like you're leaving the past behind. You're not letting any past situations control you anymore. and you're seeking new, okay? We've got the Four of Pentacles, which sort of really underlines a desire for security. You may have felt like you've been locking yourself away a lot recently. You know, of course, the last 18 months, we've all gone through a major shift in humanity with the pandemic. So a lot of the time got spent locked down and things like that. So I feel like you're getting yourself in a position to get yourself out there. You may have even said to yourself, you know what, no more waiting. I'm just doing me. I'm ready. I'm just going to get out there and see what happens. Also, there's a little reminder here from Spirit. It's a big reminder to all of us, of course, that in the search sometimes for security, we can actually prevent ourselves from being spontaneous and opening ourselves up to new experiences, okay? Especially since we've got the Knight of Wands here, which is like a little nudge from the universe. Hey, remember that playful, spontaneous, beautiful, bright spark of a passionate soul that you are, my beautiful Scorpio? If you've been hiding yourself away, because the Four of Pentacles is a homebody, if you've been hiding yourself away, it's time to get out there, explore new territory, and, you know, be your wonderful, passionate, magnetic, alluring self, and you're going to attract this wonderful relationship, something that you've been hoping for a while. So again, of course, we have to meet the universe head on, or at least halfway, and say, okay, I'm looking for love. I'm going to put myself in a position to find love. So I do feel that you're going to meet a loving, loyal, faithful connection, because that's what you desire, a relationship that makes you feel secure. Now, you've got this all by yourself, my beautiful Scorpio. You don't need security from a person. You don't need another person. You know that, but you desire another person. You want another person. So I see you not being desperate for a relationship. No, quite the contrary. I feel like you've taken your foot off the pedal and put the brakes on for quite some time. I see that you are like not really searching for love. Physically, I see you hoping for it to enter into your world, but I don't feel that you've had a physical sort of response to looking for or searching for love, okay? But I feel this energy of you wanting it to be organic, mysterious, magnetic, you know, natural kind of process where you meet this person, and that's where you're going to meet this new person, okay? Now we have in the resistance position, we've got control, okay? Now control is an interesting one. So control is about, you know, sometimes people show up in, you know, and they have an attraction to you, and you're the sort of person who's like, nope, nope, nope. You could be in a room with a million people who are all very attractive, got good jobs, got perfect, you know, beautiful souls, and there'll be that one person right at the back in the shadows that you feel magnetic. You feel magnetized towards that person. You can't even really see anything about them. You probably can see their eyes, and you're like, that's the one. I know it's the one. And it's like, well, there's millions of other people in front of this person. How do you know that that one at the back in the shadows is the one? I don't know how I know. I just know. So I feel like there's an element here of you sort of really like not wanting to connect to flings or anything like that, because you've been controlling yourself. You've been sort of in that, you know, Scorpios can be, how can I put this? And I probably shouldn't be revealing all of our secrets, but, you know, we can be very chaste. We can, you know, Scorpios get a bit of a bad rap. They're always like so passionate, sexy, and, you know, magnetic and fiery. And of course, we're all of those things. But unless there's some sort of connection, some sort of spark, nothing's happening. We're not going out there being loose. We're not like going out there like flinging ourselves around all over the place when we've decided that we want to look for love. Of course, you know, of course, when we're going through periods of, you know, wanting to just have a fling, and we've decided that that's what we're going to do, then of course, you know, you're going to be magnetic, and you're going to go through all of those avenues to find that. Because the thing is, every human is honestly capable of finding a connection with another person that is temporary. We're all capable of that, okay? But finding love is something sacred, it is something deep, and it is something that is, it's something that's not readily available, okay? Now, as you can see here, we got control. This is the card of being with a player or finding a fling, finding a temporary sort of attraction with a person, and it's in the resistance position. So I feel like you've not really been looking for anything. You've just taken yourself off grid for a while, waiting for the right moment where you feel it's time to get out there and look for love. You know, you've been a bit silent. I also feel like There may have been a bond between you and another person in the past that either ghosted you or they did not put the effort in. It was not balanced. It may have been, you may have given up on this person, but still there was some sort of bond there with this person that you're trying to release. Okay, because I get this energy that this situation has had a control over you for some time. Okay, but I feel like you've learned a lot more about yourself. You've matured and you've disconnected from that. Okay, we've got the High Priestess here. You're very psychic. You've got a lot of spiritual gifts. When you know, okay? Some of you may even meet this new person on a retreat or a travel, because we got the Chariot card here as well, but it's something I feel like you're invited to. So you may decide that you want to go on a spiritual retreat, for example, but when you're there, you know, you may meet some of the people that are there and they may like, hey, on Wednesday, we're going on a hike all together. Do you want to come? There's some sort of element of an invitation happening here for you where you meet this person. But the High Priestess indicates that you're going to meet this person who is spiritually very mature. This person is not here to control you. There's an element of finding that balance between independence and, you know, settling down domesticity in this connection. I also feel like just when you're not looking for this love, you find it. Okay, I just get this energy of you not looking for it. It's almost like you're looking in another direction and suddenly love appears. Okay, we've got the Six of Wands, which is lots of messaging back and forth. There's going to be a large kind of like sort of connection between you and this person, but it's almost like you've given up, or it's just when you're about to give up on love and sort of go, you know what, I'm done with love, or love's done with me, it's not going to happen for me. You're going to be pleasantly surprised, because I just get this energy. The Six of Wands is in the resistance position, which means you've all but given up on this love. You've decided it hasn't shown up by now, so maybe it's not going to show up at all, because right now you're like, I'm not really talking to anybody new, and there's this connection between perhaps someone who keeps coming in and out of your life, because the Knight of Wands keeps showing up, which means it's energy that is temporary, sporadic, someone who spontaneously sort of messages you, and there is a chemistry or a connection between that person, but then they go silent. It's almost like they're in and it looks like it's going places, you're messaging back and forth, but then all of a sudden it's dropped, the connection is dropped. So this may be someone that you're connecting to or were connected to in the past. I feel like you're releasing the control that had on you, and I feel like you're moving past that situation, okay? And I actually see you starting to believe in love again when you meet this new person, because this is going to be quite a surprise, actually. And it's going to be, the surprise that I see here is that when there's a frisson and a connection between you and this new person, pages tend to be new, an exploration of something new, someone being curious about you. The Hangman is like, all of a sudden you start to think, no, they're not interested in me. They just want to be a friend, or they just want to be, it's almost like you're very modest when you meet this person, because I feel like you've been taught by experience, or the way that it's almost like the flow that you're in right now. I get this energy where you're thinking that love is not coming for you, or that you're not going to connect to love. So it really takes you by surprise. So at first, when you meet this new person, it's almost like you downplay the way that this person is trying to connect to you. You're like, oh, they're not being flirty, they're just being friendly. Oh, they don't look at me like that. They look at, no, this person has passion, connection. This person sees a future with you. This person, they want to go whatever direction you're headed in. This person wants to be in that direction too. Watch out for this person. It's in their eyes. Also, see whenever you're in this new person, when you meet this person, whenever you're in company, this person is going to make sure that they are, it's interesting, they try to make sure that they're right opposite you. Okay, not next to you, but right opposite you. But this person, they can't hold connection with your eyes too long. They'll flicker their eyes away. They keep looking in your direction, but they'll flicker their eyes away because your eyes are so intense and they don't want to give it away at first, okay? So I'll pull a card on that energy just to get a bit clearer on that. Can you please clarify this person? The Emperor in the reverse. Okay, so this person, they feel a little bit less confident. This person is, with the Emperor in reverse, this person is a little bit younger than you, I feel. And especially with the Page of Wands there, I feel this person is a little bit younger than you. So this may be also a reason why you feel a little bit dismissive of this person at first, because I get this something about age here. Don't dismiss this person. Even though they're a little bit younger than you, doesn't mean that they're not looking for love. Okay? You may not see this person as a divine counterpart at first. I'm just going to clarify that Emperor. 6 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, you've given up waiting. Again, see, we're getting 6 of Wands in reverse, which is to give up on something, to walk away from something. And the 2 of Wands says you've been waiting for a long time. It's almost like you feel like it's never going to happen. But it may even be when you first meet this person, because they're younger than you, you may be like, no, this is not the person I've been waiting for. Okay, can you show me the Emperor, why it's in reverse? The Devil card in the reverse. Okay, so either this person may remind you of someone that you had a connection with in the past, and you've got, it was a negative experience with someone from the past. I don't imagine you would ever take your baggage into the next relationship, but the Devil card in the reverse indicates you're releasing fears. I mean, the Emperor represents control, so it's about releasing control as well, okay? Sometimes we imagine what love would be or should be in our lives, and sometimes love shows up on its own terms in a form that at first we don't recognize. But, you know, we always say we want a certain person that looks a certain way, blah, blah, blah. We have like a list or a rule that we tend to live by, or a pattern of types, you know, archetypes that we sort of fall for due to experience and patterns. So I feel like here you're releasing control. Also, you're releasing the fear because you've given up on love. It's like I just get this energy of you don't expect it to be happening. Okay, you don't expect to find, because this is a card of expectation. Okay, and we got the 2 of Wands there. You're expecting love not to show up for you, nothing to go anywhere. This is not a divine counterpart. This is someone who's not mature enough to meet my expectations. The Devil card, I'm just going to release that. I'm not interested. So I just get this energy of you not being interested in this person at first. I'm going to go one more before I close that side and then move on. Page of Wands, there it is, showing up in the reverse. Okay, you're about to meet a Page of Wands, but you're not in the position, or you're not looking. I just get this energy of you feeling like this person is too young. That's what I get, okay? Now, of course, this person may be a bit younger than you, but I would say that there is a deep connection between this person. Age is not a factor. It's about maturity. It's about the journey of life that this person has taken, okay? They're showing up for you as true love. Again, we got number 3. 3 is the magic number. I wish I'd said it before I started the reading, because when I started the reading, my guides gave me 3 is the magic number. Now, this is actually something that has come up for you before. And when I was doing a little meditation before I actually started your reading, 3 is the magic number came up. Okay, and I thought to myself, oh, what does that mean? Does that mean 3 as in there's going to be like a triangle or something going on here? I don't really want to connect into that energy, but if it's showing up, then of course I will always give it. But I can see now that it means 3, you're going to meet this person in a group of people. Okay, it's not a third party situation or a triangle. They're showing me that 3 is the magic number. So you're going to meet this person in a group setting. Okay, and then when you actually have a conversation with this person, there may be 3 of you that are in that. Maybe you, a friend, and this person that joins the conversation. But they're showing me here that you're going to be matching someone's soul song, and that there is true love available in this connection with this person. But the first card we got, your first response to it is Hanged Human. Pause. Let me see this from a different perspective. Let's put the brakes on. The Hanged Human, the Hangman card, is all about surrender. It is about opening yourself up to this deep love. Now, you're not scared of letting your heart be vulnerable and going to the depths of emotion for a person. You go to the ends of the earth for a person when you're in love, my beautiful Scorpio. But because Previous experiences have taught you to control your emotions, control your heart. People may have said to you, oh, you're too intense, you're too deep, you're too this, you're too that. Don't ever believe anything anybody told you. You're exactly the way that you're meant to be. You've come to this lifetime as you are. Your depth of emotion is connected to your intuition. You know, people do not like being exposed. They do not like you seeing their true self. They do not like the intensity that you give off because they feel uncomfortable because you're wonderfully authentic in your own nature and you're true to yourself. And people don't feel comfortable to show themselves in the same way that you do. Okay, so don't let anybody ever control the way that you are by them telling you you're to this, you're to that, you're to the other. No, that's them projecting their energy of how they wish they could be. Okay, so the hang human, as you can see, she's sitting or she's lying upside down on a chair. Now chairs represent stability, and I've already picked up on this energy of, you know, our search for stability can sometimes make us so rooted to the spot that actually we do nothing. Okay, if we've been in an experience in the past where our heart was broken, or we've been through a damaging experience in love, sometimes a protective measure is to be cautious with our heart. We build a brick wall, we build a shield so that we are protected from ever feeling that hurt again. And when we've done that, of course, we're wonderfully protected, but we're also not allowing love in. So it's an indication to surrender. This love is not going to be like past situations. It's going to be a love that is true love. It is divinely guided, and it's actually a spiritual match for you. You and this person, your vibrations match, okay? And I feel like, wow, they just literally said there will be a rainbow on the day that you meet this person. Okay, so I would watch out for that. There will be a rainbow on the day that you meet this person. Okay, now, okay, I will leave that there for you. Okay, they're giving me something so weird right now. Number one, this person here is wearing a Guns N' Roses t-shirt. Okay, now roses came up in the Leo reading. Guns N' Roses, you know, if you think about it, passionate, dangerous connections. This is maybe something that you have connected to in the past. Something, you know, meeting people who are sometimes unavailable. Okay, but this new person, their heart is available and it is deep, and they're very curious about you. Actually, they're going to want to get to know you better. And Scorpio, when someone wants to get to know you better, you go through this weird thing. I'm a Scorpio, I know this weird thing, okay? I know what my guys are trying to give me right now, which is, as a Scorpio, we tend to see other people and the things that they do not wish us to see. But sometimes, and don't shoot the messenger when I say this, sometimes we are a little bit hypocritical because we don't like to let other people see the real us at the first. Okay, so I feel like you're going to be quite guarded when you meet this person. This person, this new person, they're going to ask a lot of questions. They're going to really try and get to meet you quite deeply. They want to get to know you. They want to get to know you better. They're very curious about you. But I feel like there's this energy here of blocking their conversation, or, you know, giving them a question as an answer. It's almost like you're flipping it back to them. Allow this person to get to know you a little bit deeper, okay? It's going to be very rewarding. And this person is really honest. They actually want to know you. The brick wall or the high wall that you've built, this person wants to climb over it or smash through it. They want to get to know you. And this person's going to be quite persistent. Of course, if you don't want to know this person, they'll go away. But I just get this energy that this person wants to get to know you pretty deep, okay? The hangman does mean that whilst you've been waiting for love, you may have become very ambitious and very independent. And of course, you do not need love, but deep down you are hoping for it, okay? We've got number 31. You're moving over to the Chariot card now, which is number 7. So this is about movement forward, overcoming any blockages and heading in the right direction. So you may have taken yourself off the boil, as it were, and not been looking for love. even though you've hoped for it. But with the Chariot card, it means now is the time for action, okay? So I feel like you and this person, you're going to go somewhere and you're going to meet this person. So it's somewhere out of the norm. You're coming out of your schedule, your usual typical schedule. So if you're currently working, for example, your schedule, maybe you get up in the morning, you go to work, you know, you may see friends or not, and then you go home, okay? But you're going to be invited to something. You're going to change your direction or your schedule. You're going to go to an event, or I mean, it could be, as I said, a vacation or some sort of travel, because the Chariot card is about travel as well. Now they're also giving me a connection, okay? They're showing me a number in the water right now, which is 007. Okay, they're telling me I'm saying it wrong, 007. Okay, thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. There is an energy here of you and this new person. There will be a conversation about James Bond, or, you know, Secret Service, or being a spy or something like that. There's going to be a conversation about that with this person, this new person. Now, whether you're a fan of James Bond or not, they're just highlighting there's going to be a conversation with this person about being a spy or being someone who's very secretive on a mission, something like that. So watch out for that, okay? So if you're currently speaking to a new person, my beautiful Scorpio, and you've already met somebody new, watch out for the James Bond or the Secret Service kind of spy conversation. That's an indication that you will know that this person is the one I'm talking about, this true love, okay? Now also this person or you may be into cars. So there's an energy here. For example, there could be like a conversation about cars as well, but I feel like that's not really a big thing. I mean, you may even miss this conversation. It's like the main conversation is about this film figure, or this, well, it's a figure, a character from a book. I don't know if James Bond is a real person. I think it's a made up character for the purposes of highlighting what it perhaps was like as a spy or something like that, but I'm not sure. With the Hangman and the Chariot, I'm just getting this energy. There could also be something that was delayed that you had planned, or there was an event that you had been invited to that got delayed. Okay, so there's something there about that as well. So watch out for that. But you're definitely meeting this person in a place where you come together, that you've been invited to this place, and there's going to be a lot of messages back and forth between this new person. They are very, very curious about you. Now, this person, they may have strong Cancerian, Pisces energy in their chart. Also, a lot of fire in this person's chart. Scorpio, Sagittarius, Leo energy. Okay, and they have a lot of Taurus energy as well. Okay, a lot of Taurus. So, you know, that, of course, being your opposing sign, that is one of the signs that you'll get on with the most, of course, but they're very grounded. This person is looking for long-term security. So even though they've got lots of fiery, passionate, dreamy energy in their chart elsewhere, they're also very grounded. They're looking for a stable relationship. Now, Page of Wands tends to mean that you're going to come out of your comfort zone. There's a new adventure available to you, and that this person is very bold in wanting to get to know you. And sometimes when someone feels like they are, you know, trying to get to know you better, especially as a Scorpio, sometimes the shield can go up and be like, hang on a minute, I haven't got to know you first. So there may be a little bit of like, you know, tete-a-tete, you know, I don't know. This person may even have a bit of Scorpio in their chart as well, because I feel like there's this push and pull between you and this person, but it's actually quite an exciting push and pull of getting to know each other. It's very passionate, okay? This person is very well traveled. They're very adventurous. This person is very exciting to be with, actually. And they are very bold. This person will really try to get to know you very, very quickly. They want to get to know you. Also, this person, they have a trip planned, a vacation planned after meeting you. Okay, and they may even say things like, oh, I'm going away on this trip thing. Either it's a vacation or a business trip, I'm not sure, but it's a travel. And they actually wish you could come with them. Okay, this is something they will bring up. But Page of Wands is something new. Pages bring news. So there's going to be communication. You and this person back and forth, back and forth. It tends to mean the spark, the start of something. Okay, and where is it leading? it's leading to the Hierophant. So this is your protagonist energy, wanting something that's committed, loyal, that may, move into a high level commitment, marriage, if that's what you're looking for. And this is what you're getting. We got the Hierophant card. So this relationship is going to move into a high level of commitment, okay? Now, I feel like you will control the pace of this relationship, okay? Because I feel you are aware of the difference between lust and love, and you want to build a solid foundation. Yes, it's going to be passionate. Yes, it's going to be intense. But I feel like you've learned enough, and you are an old soul anyway, my beautiful Scorpio, that I feel like you will want to set the pace for this connection, because this person, they're falling for you very quickly when they first meet you. And you're like this. Okay, make sure you're in love. Make sure you're in love. Or make sure. So I feel like this is a commitment, though, that will lead to marriage or moving in with each other. This person, I feel like, will be someone who is integral to your family tree. Okay, I feel there's definitely that. I also feel like you will have met this new person by the next full moon. Okay, just so you're aware. Next full moon, you will have been invited to this event. Okay, now they've just given me something which I'll pull a card on it. They said beware of jealousy. Beware of jealousy. So now Scorpio, I feel like Scorpios get a bit of a bad rap, that they always say, oh, Scorpios are jealous and, controlling and things like that. Scorpios are not naturally like that unless they've been taught, or they've had an experience where a person is trying to push their buttons and trying to make them feel jealous. So I feel like that's not a natural state that you're in, my beautiful Scorpio. But I'm going to pull a card and see why they're showing me beware of jealousy. Perhaps there's some sort of insecurity going on here, especially if you feel like you're older than this person. Just be mindful, this person loves. It's true love. So there's no reason for jealousy. I don't feel like this person is jealous. Okay, this is something you've experienced in the past. We got the Justice card. So some of you may have been cheated on or lied to in the past. And they're indicating, think before you act. Okay, you're the sort of person who searches for the truth. Okay, and if you've had experiences in the past where you've been lied to or hurt, remember this person, this new person, is not going to be the same. This is new love. This is a new start. It's fresh. Okay, the King of Swords indicates that you may feel a little bit vulnerable, so you may think before you get into this connection. You put things on pause. I'm going to go one more. Tell me about the jealousy thing, just so I can get it clear. Okay, so Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this could be something that you experienced in the past and it kept you stuck. Okay, I was never a very jealous person, and there was one relationship many, many years ago that pushed my buttons. This person tried to, how can I put this? I can only say this because I'm older, wiser, and looking back. Sometimes people, they do not feel very good about themselves. So what they do is they try to make other people feel jealous, or they try to knock other people's confidence so that they feel that they're knocking them down, so they bring them down to their level. So two insecure people rather than just one insecure person in the relationship. So if you dealt with a person in the past who tried to knock your confidence or lied to you or was not completely honest, and it kept the relationship stuck and made you feel like emotions that you were not used to, like jealousy, for example, it may have made you feel stuck, and you may be afraid that a new person may try to push those same buttons. This person's not going to do that. This person is honest. This person is kind. This person is loyal. They're faithful, okay? So I just want you to be aware of that. But you're going to meet this person. I'm going to pull some other cards. I'm going to use the uprights in this deck, just so you're aware. I'm going to pull 3 cards before I close reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? What do they need to know? Anything more they need to know? 6, isn't it so interesting? Your guides give you the exact cards that you're meant to see. I mean, we just had a 6 of Swords in the reverse, feeling stuck. And we've got the 6 of Swords in the upright. So you're going to move on from this. Okay, also your guides are moving you out of troubled emotions or troubled waters into calmer emotions and calmer waters. Also, whenever you get this card, it's about your guides moving you forward to explore new lands, okay? And learning lessons. You've been tested. We've got the Magician and we've got Temperance. So the Magician card is you manifesting. So you've been hoping for a relationship. You're manifesting new. You're building confidence. And you're very, very talented. You're very gifted. You stand out from the crowd. You're magnetic. I've said that right from the beginning of this reading. And the Magician is magnetic. So sometimes people, especially in your past, may have tried to knock your confidence because you're so magnetic. Now, what better way to sort of like control a person than to control their confidence and try to knock it? Okay, so very important that you realize that past experiences, if they've had a negative effect on you, it was to control you, my beautiful Scorpio. Okay, so I feel like you are building back stronger than ever before. Now they're giving me a song. One moment, please. Okay, today is where you begin. The rest is still unwritten. I am unwritten. This is jumping all over the place. I'm trying to get, I am undefined. Release your inhibitions. I can't quite grasp the rest of it. It's jumping all over the place. I can't get it. I can't get a full flow of that song. So I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't know that song. I've never heard that before. So I'm gonna have to. But I am unwritten. So it's like starting. Well, it's interesting. It's like starting from scratch, but you're not. You're starting from experience, because I feel like you've had a lot of experience when it comes to love. But it's to remember your confidence. When you get the Magician card, it's like you have infinite possibilities to find love, to magnetize it towards you. There is nothing missing within you. You're lovable and you're attracting love. But remember, you're starting from today. That's what that song said. Today is where you begin or something. And the rest is still unwritten. Allow yourself to embrace the new. And we've got the Temperance card. Temperance card is all, of course, it's about patience, but it's also about re-examining your priorities, mixing things up to create something really special. And as you can see, this figure here is dipping the toe into the water. So dipping your toe into emotions. The emotions, as you can see, lead over the mountain to the sun. So don't try to hide your emotions. Don't try to control. Allow yourself to feel the way you came to this lifetime feeling. You're intense. You're magnetic. You're passionate. A lot of people want that in a relationship, and some people settle for second best in relationships and they don't have that. So don't ever put yourself into a little box to suit anybody else, my beautiful Scorpio. Be your wonderful self. There is new love coming on in. This person is curious about you. It's going to go into a higher level of commitment. You're both headed in the right direction. You will put yourself in a bit of a pause on this, but it is true love, and it is just for you, just the way you imagined it as well, okay? You're definitely moving away from relationships that have caused you pain. Oh, they want two there, that have caused you pain and trouble, okay? And you're finding that balance. Something that did come up in the Leo reading, it's coming up again right now. This is about putting people on a pedestal, okay? When you find someone that you find attractive and there's a connection and there's love and there's passion, sometimes we tend to, as humans, naturally put that person on a pedestal. Remember, whenever we do that, we're actually looking up at the person. We've put ourselves below that person. We've done it by accident. We didn't realize we were doing it, but remember that, okay? Idolizing a person that you fall in love with, whilst it's wonderful, it does mean it is not balanced. So they want you to be aware of that, okay? Now, your final cards, we got Unicorn, Infinite Possibilities, and we've also got Dog Friend, okay? So I feel like I'm going to pull another card because another energy just popped in here, because there could be a friend that also has feelings for you. Okay, but I'm not sure how you feel about that person because I see you being with someone new. So I'll just quickly pull a card on that. Oh no, they want this deck. How does my beautiful Scorpio feel about a friend that has feelings for them? Eight of Cups, this is someone, okay, yeah, this is someone who returns to you. This could be someone you already know, but you haven't seen for a while. This person returns. I mean, the Eight of Cups in reverse indicates this person is someone that maybe you've thought about. You return to this person. You may have tried to walk away from this connection before. Can you just clarify that Eight of Cups? New start. Yeah, I just see you not really visiting that, but it is coming up. This may be someone that you've lost touch with, or it could be an ex that you considered putting them in the friend zone. But I see you going for a new start. It was, the way it ended, it was just not something you want to return to, okay? So I definitely see you wanting a new start with that Ten of Swords. And you're going to have someone new. It says here, infinite possibilities. You are the sovereign of the seen and the unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary, okay? So don't play small for anyone, my beautiful Scorpio. You are about to meet someone who is passionate, loyal, romantic, true blue love here, okay? It's a love that will transform is what they're showing me. Whenever you see unicorns as well, it indicates that this is a union that is a very high 5D union that is now starting to form on the 3D, you know, the 3D physical plane. And we've got dog friend. Now this is about loyalty. Whenever you see dogs in tarot, it's about loyalty, it's about domesticity, it's about settling down. And it says here, today I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and friend. So I definitely see you, you know, going out, connecting to friends a lot more, getting out into social circles, especially if you've been off-grid, under the radar for a while. And I see you actually connecting to someone whilst you're in a group setting, somebody new, okay? I'm just going to go and get a trinket before we close. Oh, wow. Isn't that interesting? I went to get one and something popped out. I'm going to see what, wow, a heart popped out. Perhaps this is about you, my beautiful Scorpio, falling in love and you didn't mean to, okay? Or you suddenly it's happening for you. We've also got Pegasus. Pegasus is about breakthrough in love. It's also connected to the 5D and the 3D. This is about fate intervening and you elevating to meet a frequency of love that will transform, okay? So definitely, I hope you can see that. Beautiful love connection coming on in here. They want that on true love. And they actually want this on the Chariot card. So you'll meet this person at a place where you have to travel or it's out of your typical schedule, okay? So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very, very important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Scorpio. Love and light.